Well, let's check out some NBA scores on this Wednesday night here, and we had the play-in tournament again tonight. As the Chicago Bulls defeat the Toronto Raptors 109-105, and they became the first 10 seed team to advance to play for the 8 seed. Nikola Vukovic had a double-double with 13 rebounds and 14 points. DeMar DeRozan had 23 points. Zach LaVine had 39 points. Patrick Beverley had 3 points and 3 rebounds. Meanwhile, Pascal Siakam had 32 points and 9 rebounds. Scotty Barnes had 19 points and 10 rebounds. That's the 9-10 game. And also the Thunder beat the Pelicans 123-118. So they also were the 10 seed, the second 10 seed to advance to the 8 seed game. Josh Giddey had 31 points. He came a rebound shy of a triple-double. 31 points, 10 assists, 9 rebounds. Shea Alexander had 32 points in the win. Brandon Ingram had 30 points. Trey Murphy had 21 points. Jonas had a double-double. So that means that OKC is going to go to Minnesota to play for the 8th seed. And the Chicago Bulls are going to head to Miami and play for the 8th seed. And yes, let's check out some baseball scores today as well. Astros shut out the Pirates 7-0. Yankees beat the Guardians 4-3. Twins beat the White Sox 3-1. Mariners beat the Cubs 5-2. Cardinals beat the Rockies 7-4. Diamondbacks beat the Brewers 7-3. Christian Yelich had 2 RBIs. And Lourdes Gurriel had 3 RBIs, 3 hits, 2 runs scored. Corbin Carroll also had 2 RBIs as well. So the Diamondbacks are on a roll at this moment. Meanwhile, the Marlins beat the Phillies 3-2. A's beat the Orioles 8-4. The Tampa Bay Rays beat the Red Sox 9-7. And yes, they have won their 12th game in a row to start the year. One shy of the record set by the 1987 Brewers and the 82 Braves. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays beat the Tigers 4-3. George Springer has a walk-off hit in the 10th inning. Kevin Gausman pitches 8 strong innings and has 11 strikeouts today. And the Braves beat the Reds 5-4. Royals beat the Rangers 10-1. So both the Royals and the Cardinals win today. Nolan Arenado had 2 RBIs. So did Gorman. And Jack Flaherty got the win for the Cards. Meanwhile, for the Royals, Bobby Witt had 3 hits. Melendez had 3 RBIs, and Brad Keller got the win. And let's go to our SoCal teams here. The Mets take 2 out of 3 against the Padres, 5-2. Juan Soto had 2 RBIs and 2 hits. Manny Machado scored a run as well. Tyler McGill got the win. Brandon Nimmo had 3 hits and 2 RBIs. Jeff McNeil had 3 walks. Tommy Pham had 2 hits, a run scored, and an RBI. And Pete Alonso scored 2 runs and got 2 hits and an RBI. The Angels beat the Nationals 3-2. Hunter Renfroe went 2 for 3 today with a run scored. Meanwhile, Logan O'Hoppe had an RBI, and so did Brett Phillips. Griffin Canning got the win. So the Angels take 2 out of 3. And yes, the Dodgers take care of business by beating the Giants 10-5. Clayton Kershaw pitched 6 innings and career number 199, win number 199. And Mookie Betts had a hit, a run, scored, RBI. Freddie Freeman drew a walk, scored a run, drove in a run. And yeah, Freddie Freeman had a really big at bat. And Will Smith had 2 hits in our RBI. But how about Max Muncy, the giant killer with 2 home runs and 4 runs batted in? Meanwhile, James Outman also had 2 hits and an RBI. And Trace Thompson also added a 2-run homer and scored twice. And for the Giants, Wilmer Flores had 3 hits and 2 RBIs. Tyro Estrada scored twice, had 2 hits. And Darren Ruff had an RBI. Alex Cobb got a no decision. And Taylor Rogers was the hard luck loser, didn't record an out. 4 earned runs, 4 walks. And how was the weather today across the U.S.? Well, it was only 63 degrees today in LA. It was 60 degrees at LAX, only 62 at Long Beach, 60 at San Diego, 59 in San Francisco. And out in Palm Springs, it got up to 91. And in Phoenix, it got up to 92, which was like the hot spot in the country. Meanwhile, out in New York City, at JFK, the temperature hit 82 degrees. It was also 82 degrees in Chicago, at Chicago International Airport. Baltimore was in the mid-80s, and so was Washington, D.C. and Philly. Yeah, the East Coast is in the middle of a heat wave right now. It's going to be in the low to mid-80s there tomorrow and Friday as well, as the birthday week continues. And it's still going to be near 80 degrees in Chicago tomorrow too, but in LA it's going to be much cooler. It's going to be only be in the low to mid-60s again tomorrow with light drizzle in the morning. And then it's slowly going to warm up on Friday with temperatures back into the high 60s. And the weekend looks great with temperatures in the low 70s again. So it's been a roller coaster. And that's pretty much it. Well, I hope you'll have a great night, everybody. And we have a handful of games tomorrow. It was also 80 degrees today in Kansas City and St. Louis as well. The A's have another game in Baltimore. Rays try to go for their 13th straight win against the Red Sox. Phillies take on the Reds. Twins take on the Yanks. Tigers and Blue Jays. Pirates, Cardinals, and Brewers, Padres. And yes, I hope the Brewers beat the Padres tomorrow. And yes, the Dodgers are off tomorrow as they head home for a 6-game homestand against our old teammate Cody Bellinger and the Cubs. And then the Mets come to town. All right. Good night. Peace out.